Good evening and welcome to everyone. You join us for this 10-over match between the Punjab Power and the Mumbai Triumph. I'm Mike.
The visitors win the toss and will bowl first.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match. Didn't get anywhere near the first ball of the innings.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Oh, yes, nice ball.
Singh shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. There'll be one run here for them.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
There'll be runs here. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Kings are 2 for none. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Well bowled.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yep.
Edge, what a ball. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yes, nice
Misses. How did that not hit? Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Wait.
Out.
Yeah.
Good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yep.
Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Bolt from the south end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Bowlers.
A couple on offer here.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Wait.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Nicked it. Straight to the fielder. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Beaten on the drive.
Oh, well bowled.
Totally beaten by the change of pace on that delivery. Very unlucky not to take the wicket.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. Edged. Confident appeal. Could it be? Gone. Brilliant diving catch. They made it look so easy.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Drives and misses everything.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Yes.
Great shot, great timing.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Bowler.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yeah.
Edged, unplayable.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Santner did very nicely out there on the boundary.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yep. Yep.
Great shot. At At least one on offer.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yes.
Chance to run two.
Keeper's ball.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Bowler doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler.
Yes.
Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yes.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Doesn't beat the infield.
Stoinis shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Yes.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yes.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Going with spin now.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yep.
Got all of it, and for 6.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Yep.
Comfortable single if they take it.
Seems slightly odd not just to take the single that was on offer there.
quick onto that in the infield.
Yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Yep.
"15 runs added there. The Kings are 64 for 2.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yep.
Keeper!
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Wait.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Finds the edge. There'll be 1 run here for them. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yep. Yep.
They'll get at least 1. A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Brilliant diving stop.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Absolutely nailed it.
And that brings up the batsman's half-century.
Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant. And that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Yep. Yep. Yes.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Bowler to finish this innings.
Comes into the attack.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. Edge. Amazing delivery.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Nicely played.
The short ball is picked up early. Not the best delivery, but it was certainly a very good shot to dispatch it.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Bowler is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there.
Wait there.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Edge, what a ball! End of the over, 8 runs coming from it. The Kings are 108 for 2. And the innings comes to an end. The Indians will need 109 runs. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance. Didn't get anywhere near the first ball of the innings. Sharma got nothing on that as it goes over the rope.
The Indians won't be concerned picking up byes to start their innings.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Picks the gap perfectly.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Singh with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Waiting.
There'll be runs here, straight to the fielder.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yep.
A couple on offer here.
Rickleton gets off the mark.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
11 runs added there. The Indians are 11 for none. Jansen, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the north end. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Jansen shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Wow, that's missed the lot. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Drives and misses everything.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. The Indians are 22 for none. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Good bit of timing there.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Super piece of timing.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that gnaw.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. Super catch.
Yeah!
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yes!
Couldn't get it through the field.
The risk isn't worth it for just a single. In the end, a good decision by the batters.
Yeah! Ballers in!
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. End of the over. The Indians are 35 for 1. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yes!
Good return there, back from the deep. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
It was a very, very good shot, presenting a straight bat, simple execution and back past the bowler.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond. That's right off the meat of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Rickleton has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Wait there.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yeah.
Struck it nicely, could go to the boundary.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
26 runs added in that over. The Indians are 74 for 1. Stoinis, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Can't get that outside the ring field.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yep.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a great catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Nice bowling.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Yep.
Thick edge.
Thought about a single, decided against it, and probably for the better.
5 runs in that over. The Indians are 79 for 2. Right out of the middle.
That's gone a long, long way. Well and truly into the 20s now, and surely looking towards a big score.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Gone, it's a good catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail. Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Yes.
Big edge.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Got all of it, and for 6.
That one they got hold of. The slow ball didn't work and it went all the way.
End of a really good over, taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate. Stoinis from the north end.
Right there.
Into the gap.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Right off the middle of the bat.
And that marks the end of the match. Mumbai Triumph have taken the victory. Thank you very much for joining us here for this match. Please take care and drive safely on your way home.
This has been a masterclass. A great display of batting and bowling. They didn't let their opponents get a look in. A great win.
Not sure which way this match was going.